Mm, I guess we could talk about marijuana and my thoughts about it. I like it. I use it for medical purposes only. It honestly should be decriminalized federally. Eh, I I kind of have my negatives on it, and and this is just my experience, really. Everybody's different. I've seen functional stoners. I am not a functional stoner. I have to stop smoking weed so I can get things done. I remember watching this video about this guy talking about how dopamine, like masturbation and smoking weed, is making you a loser, a terrible person, not the man that you should be. The way he explained it was with dopamine and how it's a reward system, and by me not doing anything, I am rewarding myself with weed, which gives me dopamine, and then my body pursues to not do anything because I've gotten my dopamine from not doing anything instead of struggling, working, and doing things that make me suffer to eventually reach my goal and hit a dopamine rush that way. It's how it got put to me. That's how I understood it. Is what I mean. What I mean. But other than that, I think weed is way safer than alcohol, 100%, than any drug, really. If anything, I'd rather be around a pothead than an alcoholic. Any day of the week, any day of the year, any day of the century. Because I've never seen an angry pothead. Like, that's gonna be like, I'm gonna kick your ass and kill your dog. And like, well, yeah, and probably like, huh, nice dog, man. Can I pet him? Sure. I don't think you should drive and operate machinery and go to work high. I don't think that's a very good idea. I definitely have a slower reaction time when I'm high. Like, it should be considered like a DUI or an OWI. That's for y'all other substance abusers other than alcohol. Well, it seems like it's pretty boring today. Nothing really seemed to happen. Nothing major that I saw in the news. I just went on Google News and Twitter, and it's just nothing major. I mean, 6ix9ine got his ass beat. That's really the only thing that popped out that I can remember. Because it's been all over, and I don't really care about that, and I don't really want to talk about that. But, like, that Trump jury, whatever, they convinced, they indict him, or their will. I don't know, man. And let's talk about Ukraine and Xi Jinping, TikTok ban. These guys escaped jail and then went to IHOP where they got snitched on. That's not the place I would go after escaping jail. I'm not. I'm not going to IHOP for some unlimited pancakes in my jumpsuit. So, what happens if you're wearing like a costume of a jumpsuit, right? Are people just gonna call the cops on you? Be like, excuse me, sir, did you escape jail? I'm like, no, sir, I just decided to dress like this because it's America and I can do whatever I want. The consequences of me doing what I want, though, is you're gonna come and ask me all the time. But I'd be shitty. Really, I could just go blah 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 because who knows? I'm just rambling, talking to myself, wishing my dog could talk to me. Hey, doggo, Duke. Oh, who's a good boy? He just went back to sleep. He just looked up and went back to sleep. Such a good dog. Yeah, really. What else is there? I wish Aaron would chill out with me more, but he does his own thing. He has school, classes, and shit like that. Could ask him what he's doing. See if he wants to get on this. Nah. He probably gonna play Apex Legends, and I don't wanna play that. What a loser. He never wants to play puzzle games. Oh, look, something interesting. They're talking about critical race theory. In my opinion, again, my own. Make your own opinion. I'm just putting out ideas. Critical race theory is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. It's just a waste of money, time, effort. I mean, their heart is in a good place, but it's a lot. It's a lot of money being wasted and a lot of time being wasted for something that's eventually just gonna happen. Do you think those kids don't know those atrocities? You think those kids don't have Google, Bing, YouTube, LiveLeak? LiveLeak is still alive. Yeah, I bet you they got some crazier website that me as an old person doesn't understand. I'm only 25, but I feel old. Like I said, they see more than you think that they do. I'm pretty sure they understand what racism is. They have the internet. They'll be fine. If anything, we should take the internet away from those fuckers. Yeah, no, those guys are. And I hope they do better than us. Because it's gonna be a wild, 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 wild. I mean, now kids keep going 5 more wilds. Crazy ride. But critical race theory is stupid. No, if anything, you should be teaching them that everybody was a slave. Everybody, that was the norm. Everybody was doing it. And there's no such thing as reparations. Because if there was, we'd be doing it for everybody. Because everybody was a slave. I'm pretty sure down in the, if we could, somehow science could see all the way to the past, you would realize, hey, hey, my great 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 uncle was a slave. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy world. What about slavery right now? I mean, nobody's denying that slavery in America was bad, but it used to be the norm. That was normal. If you lost the war, you were a slave. Simple as that. I mean, it makes sense. They have big guns. I do not have big guns. I have to do whatever they want me to say. That really is how it works. Or like how African people, also enslaved African people, should put that in the curriculum as well. Because that actually did happen. Not just that, white people were slaves at the same time as black people in just a different country, but nobody really talks about that. Why are there no reparations for them? Hmm? No reparations for them? Just us entitled Americans? It does really. Sometimes people don't realize we're like the top 10% in the world. Like, the top 10% people, richest people in the world are in America. And that's including the general population, like us, like you and me, just making $40,000 a year. We are up there. We are rich. We are living the lavish life. Even though Stacy from accounting or somebody told an HR person that you're being rude and that you should be more. No. You think those are bad, that your boss is mad at you, you know? Try going to work at a nickel mine, fucking Uganda. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah, I guess I got nothing else. Everything's pretty pretty boring, but it is only 12. The day is young. Who knows what can happen in another 12 hours? I guess I'll talk about it next time.